Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, pardon me, and I am back for another episode of Final Fantasy X. And in today's episode, well, let's just say things are starting to look a little bit grim again. We're going to be doing the Bevelle Cloister Trials, and as I stated at the end of the last episode, we must make sure to get the Destruction Sphere item this time around, because if we don't, we're not going to be able to get it, and then we won't be able to get Animar, and if we can't get Animar, we will not be able to get the Magnus Sisters Aeon either, because Animar is required to get it. And also in this episode, we are going to be dealing with the next bit of the story, which is where we get put on trial. Hence why I said things are looking a bit grim right now. So without further ado, let's get on with today's show. And dealing with my most hated Cloister of Trials. This Cloister of Trials really does bring out my rage a little bit. But for the sake of the camera and the guide, I'm going to try and stay calm today. And I'm going to try to do my best to guide you all. Okay. So, first thing we want to do is make our way along this tunnel, and then we want to take the first right. Well, that's not the right, that's the left. Oh, actually no, I got the right one. It was the left we needed, because we need to go grab that sphere. Ah, go figure. Grab that then. Use this one to turn ourselves around. Now we want to go for the left from the direction that we are facing, which we've now successfully done. You can see the arrows are switching from left to right, and that's what makes them such a pain in the bum, because they're constantly switching and you have to get your timings right. Like I say, it can cause a little bit of rage. Okay, so that's that bit set up. Now we'll go ahead and just chuck ourselves onto here. Turn ourselves around. This time we want to go to the second set of arrows that are in front of us. So not this one, the next one. And we're going to take the left. And that should be it for this upper section now. We won't be returning to there now. Damn it, that wasn't the way I wanted to go. Okay, I'm just going to let myself go off the edge here, screw it. That's the way I wanted to go. Because there's another sphere down here that we're going to need to grab in order to progress. I can honestly say this is one of the weirdest Cloister of Trials I've done. Whereas the other ones, it's just a case of placing the spheres where they need to go. I've never had to go along a blooming conveyor belt sort of system. It's the only way I can describe it. It's a conveyor belt. Okay, so now we want to go that way. And we're going to be going for the last one, so not this one, not that one, this one. Unfortunately, the game's not playing ball, and it did not let me connect to it. So, I beg your pardon? What the heck? The arrow just teleported itself a little bit there. It was pointing left when I hit the button, then it just randomly decides, sod it, we're just gonna send you back to the upper deck. Right, let me just correct that for a second. And it does it to me again. What the hell? Okay, bear with me, folks. Okay, after a little bit of cursing, I finally got to where I was trying to go. Right, let's just drop this sphere into here. Next, we need to go and get the Glitz sphere, which we currently don't have, so we'll go get that now. So let yourself drop off the end, and then you want to come down this way again, but you want the second exit. So I'm just going to pause the recording while I do that, because I know I'm going to get frustrated with it, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay, so I've made it to the second exit and got to where I needed to go. Grab my Glitz sphere. And then we want to go for the final exit again, so once again I'm going to pause while I just do that. There we go, I managed to do it straight away this time. Okay, we're going to use this, just quickly bust that open. Grab that. So destruction sphere, that's the next one we're going to use. For now I'm going to... This might seem a bit strange, but I'm actually going to dump it into there, and I do have my reasons. Grab that. Because I know how awkward it can be getting to this last exit, so I'm actually going to be smart here, and I'm going to bring all the spheres with me, and I'll dump the Revel sphere that I've got on me somewhere that's a little bit easier to get to. So if I just quickly drop down here a second and place it back where I originally found it, then I'll have a much easier time getting to it in a minute when I need it, because we are going to need it again to get the destruction sphere item, but I need to free up my hands in order to hold the destruction sphere, because obviously we can only hold one sphere at a time. So we're now going to go back to where we picked up the Glitz sphere from, which was the second exit. And again, I will be right back with you, because again, I know I'm going to get frustrated because the game is not going to play nice with me. It's not doing so already. So like I said, I'll be back to you in a minute. Alright, here we go. Took me 2 attempts, well my second attempt I got here. Right, so let me see here. Just go ahead and pull this destruction sphere out of here. And we're going to go ahead and place it just over here. Okay, so now we need to go back and get our Revel sphere. Luckily we've gone and left it in a nice, easy place to get to. So we'll just go ahead and let ourselves fall off the edge here. There we go. And then once you've got your Revel sphere, you want to go back onto that conveyor belt that we've just come off of, and you want the first exit this time round. So we'll just grab this, and we are almost done, thank goodness. I'll be honest, this Cloister of Trials can be a little bit stressful just purely because of the arrows on the floor and the fact that they are constantly flickering back and forth, and sometimes it can be a little bit almost buggy, if I'm honest. Okay, so we want this first set of arrows in front of us now. See, I sometimes find tapping the button vigorously also can help as well, but that's just me. Just push that one more time. I'm honest, I kind of feel like, don't get me wrong, this game is a masterpiece, I give it that, and I give it 10 out of 10, but with this particular Cloister of Trials, I kind of feel like it wasn't very well done. I feel like they could have done something else with it. I kind of, or at least maybe they could have slowed the arrows down a little bit. Because let's be honest, when it comes to Final Fantasy, like the puzzles are hard enough without adding in stuff that makes you have to get your timings right. Plus you have all the hard bosses that you have to deal with as well. I mean, I'm not complaining as such. I just kind of feel like... how do I put this? I feel like there was a better way they could have done it, that's all I'm saying. So with the Bevel Sphere there, that activates that, and of course we needed the other Bevel Sphere in the pedestal in order to move the pedestal. Hence why we needed both. And like I said, this is your only time to get this one, so you must make sure that you get it. There we go, that is it, we are done. Let's get out of here. And we have got a very lengthy cutscene now.
Yuna? Inside, maybe? Then what are we standing here for? Hey! You can stuff your taboos! What's that?
A faith. They join with the Summoner, and together receive the Aeon. They are human souls, imprisoned in stone by ancient Yevon rites. The dead should be allowed to rest.
Yuna!
Wait! Don't come out!
There's the last of them. You are to stand trial.
I expect it will be a fair trial.
Of course it will.
And we now get our hands on Bahamut. I don't think we need to save our game just yet.
The High Court of Yevon is now in session.
And we now get introduced to the fourth and final member of the
The
Maesters.
sacred officers of this court seek nothing but absolute truth in Yevon's name. To those on trial, believe in Yevon and speak only the truth.
Maester Kelk Ronso.
Summoner Yuna, you have sworn to protect the
I
people of
apologise,
Yevon.
folks, if there was any background noise just then. I had a
Yes.
phone call come through and I had to
Then consider
manoeuvre quickly to deal with it.
you have inflicted dire injury
So if there is
on
any
Maester
background
Simo
noise or
Wado.
interference, I do apologise.
Conspired with the Albed and joined in their insurrection. These are traitorous and unforgivable crimes that disturb the order of Yevon. Tell this court what possessed you to participate in
Maester
such
Kelk
violence.
Ronso.
Your Grace. The real traitor is Maester Seymour. He killed his father Jiskel with his own hands.
What is this?
Hadn't you heard?
Not only that, Maester Seymour is already dead.
It is a summoner's sacred duty to send the souls of the departed to the far plane. Yuna was only doing her job as a summoner.
Grand Maester Micah, please send Seymour now.
Send the unsent to where they belong?
Yes.
We'd have to send him too, unfortunately.
Maester?
Because Maester Micah is also an
Send
unsent.
the dead? You would have to send me too.
Grand Maester Micah is a wise leader. Even in death, he is invaluable to Spira.
Enlightened rule by the dead is preferable to the misguided failures of the living.
Life is but a passing dream, but the death that follows is eternal.
Men die, beasts die, trees die, even continents perish. Only the power of death truly commands in spirit. Resisting its power is futile.
But what of sin? I am a summoner, my lord, like my father before me. I am on a pilgrimage to stop the death that sin brings. Are you telling me that too is futile? Grand Maester Micah, I am not alone. All the people who have opposed sin, their battles, their sacrifices, were they all in vain?
Not in vain. No matter how many summoners give their lives, sin cannot be truly defeated. The rebirth cannot be stopped. Yet the courage of those who fight gives the people hope. There is nothing futile in the life and death of a summoner.
Never futile, but never ending.
Indeed, that is the essence of Yevon.
Lord Micah.
Yevon is embodied by eternal, unchanging continuity, summoner.
No. That can't be right.
Those who question these truths, they are traitors.
Lord Micah!
Get me out of here! Get me out of here! I want out now! You hear me? You hear me?
You waste your breath.
Man, I hope Yuna's okay.
She's strong. She'll make it.
She'll make it? What, so she can die?
So at this point, our team is all going to get
Is it-
split up.
Everything
And we're
in
gonna have to
Spira
bring our team back
seems
together
to revolve around
gradually.
people dying.
The spiral of death.
Huh?
Summoners challenge the bringer of death, sin, and die doing so. Guardians give their lives to protect their summoner. The Faith are the souls of the dead. Even the Maesters of Yevon are unsent. Spira is full of death. Only sin is reborn, and then only to bring more death. It is a cycle of death, spiraling endlessly.
Come out. Your sentence has been decided.
Sentence? Don't you mean execution?
Really now, what person would execute a dear friend?
You would.
Looks like you're next.
Next for what? Next for what?
Get going.
Where's everybody else?
Floating down there somewhere, maybe?
Ooh, you made it!
What's our sentence?
Think they expect us to give up and die down here?
Oh, well, that's a lame way to kill someone.
Where's Uni?
I don't know.
Wonder if we should wait for her.
Let's wait at the exit.
If there is an exit.
How fares the Ronso Maester?
It seems my father's murder troubles him.
Ever the Ronso. Hard-headed, hardly useful.
However, the summoner Yuna, daughter to High Summoner Braska, she may be of some use to us alive.
She has disturbed the order of Yevon. She cannot be allowed to live.
I understand.
Let it go, Seymour. No one thrown into the Via Purifico has ever survived.
Yet there is always a small chance that they might. Place guards at the exit. Kill any who emerge.
Sir, leave that to me.
Oh, first your father, now your bride.
Allow me to do this because she is my bride.
Wait, I will go too.
You do not trust me?
Would you trust a man who murdered his father?
Very well. As you wish.
Lady Yuna, forgive me.
Oakley dokely. Right, let me just do a quick game save here. And let's see where we are. Recording 24 minutes. Yeah, I think we'll leave this for the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, then please do let me know in the comment section. Hit the like button, be subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you all next time for more Final Fantasy X, where we shall start reuniting our team. Take care, folks.